Hey guys, sorry about the intro then, I just had to grab the cat. So we are here today to do an update on Minnie Moo here. She is looking great, doing fantastic, not the most cuddly a cat, so she'll probably run off in a minute. But I want to do a little update because she is doing fantastic. She's not as cuddly as she used to be, but she is still very, very sweet and friendly. She will sort of, I don't let her in the bedroom, so not sort of cuddle at night as in come to our bed, but she will sort of cuddle up with us in the evening, sort of sit at our feet, but she's not really one for coming up. Hey, she's not really one, oh, are you going or are you staying? She's not really one for big cuddles. I'm not holding her like holding her around the neck. I'm just sort of tickling her under the chin, which, oh, she wants to go. So I'm going to actually put her up there because obviously, like I said, she's not a very cuddly cat. I'm now actually covered in white fur. She's literally sort of got most of her winter coat in now, but she is shedding still. I just had to wash her black blanket because it was white. So yeah, I'm going to put some treats up here and then maybe she will come back. I don't know if she will or not, but I've got a few treats up here. We have some, these are new treats we found actually. They're called Purr Treats by Wag. These are the liver ones that we've tried her on, but we also bought her some tuna flavour because tuna's one of her favourite foods. But we have Whiskers. What else did we give her? We also gave her a few of these tuna and salmon bites, which are nearly gone. These are actually fantastic. They're mainly fish, just bits. They're like really thin, just, she loves them. So I'm going to put those up there, but she might come back, but she probably won't for the time being because she's expecting dinner. But I have her book and I just wanted to sort of go up a little bit on her health check because we took her to the vet yesterday. So I thought this, while it's fresh in my noggin, I would talk to you a little bit. So I went to the vet yesterday with her because we got an email. We're signed up for the, what is it? Complete Care health plan membership with Pets at Home. It's not insurance. I should have insurance, but currently she's an inside cat. She's not going to come at any harm. So this companion care does us well. So I took her yesterday to get her yearly shots because they said she needs some booster shots. So I was like, okay, that's a little bit odd, but okay, we'll take you at the vets. I needed to take her anyway to get her flea treatment done, which we did. I'll show you that in a minute. We did get her flea and worm stuff. So I thought, okay, she needs to be weighed again for it. She normally gets 3 months at a time, so we have to take her to get weighed. So I thought, okay, I've got to go up there next 3 weeks, roughly about 3 weeks anyway, so I just picked this up early, better to have it on hand. And they said, well, she's a year old, but we can't do her shots. And I was like, she's not a year old yet. This is what I was confused about on the email. They went, well, we've got her date of birth down on the computer and it's showing that she's a year old. I was like, no, she was born in we was told she was born in February, so she's only about 9, almost 10 months old. And they was like, oh, okay, then our systems are sort of wrong. We'll change them. We'll update them. And then she said, but we don't have any records of any shots. I said, no, we got her at 5 months old. But we was told they had them. And they said, well, unless you restart her shots with us, we're not, even when she's a year old, we're not going to do her boosters. So I was like, okay, is there a reason why you refuse to do her boosters? They was like, well, we can't do your her boosters without her medical records, like her birth what am I trying to say? Like her first boost, her first injections, because we can't be 100% sure when she had them. I was like, well, okay. So what do I do? Because obviously I want her to have her shots every year. I want her to be healthy. They was like, well, you can pay a fee today and we can restart her vaccines. I was like, right, well, obviously this is just so you get money. I didn't say that to them, but I was like, well, they just want more money. So I was like, okay, how much is it going to cost me to get her boosters, like her jabs restarted? And I was like, oh, well, it's because you're on our companion care, complete care thing, it's just going to be £20. I was like, okay then, well, just restart her her jabs, because I want her to have her boosters yearly. And yeah, so they did that. I was not happy about her having to restart them, but they did do her jabs. She has to go back again in 3 to 4 weeks to have more, which they said that's going to cost me another, she's in her carry case, which is going to cost me another £20. So I'm not very happy with Pets at Home. What are you doing in there? Stop clawing. Just clawing the towel. So yeah, I'm not best happy with the Vets for Pets at Home, but it's got to be done. I want her to be healthy, and I'd rather be a responsible owner than a not so responsible owner. You come back for some treats. Hey, you want these? Yeah, I want to be a responsible owner. I don't want to be a non-responsible owner. I'm just going to move this over just so you... There we go. I want to be a responsible owner. I don't want to be an irresponsible owner. I want to make sure she's healthy. So that's on that side of things. But we did have a really good checkup because she had to get her... obviously I said I had to get her flea and worm stuff. Ooh, just trying to balance this camera back up now. I had to get her flea and worm treatment. So I had to get her weighed, and it was looking like she was going to have to go on a specialised high-calorie diet, because since we got her 5 months old, she has not gained a single bit of weight. She actually lost weight after her surgery. I give you way too many of these biscuits. I'm going to make you chubby myself. She actually lost 0.2 kilos after her surgery, which, you know, I'm guessing that's normal. You know, you don't... She did not feel like eating much, so we was expecting to have to put on a high-calorie diet, but we went to the vets yesterday, and she's gone from 1.2 kilos all the way up to 3.34. So she's definitely put on her chub. And it's good. We got, like I said, we picked up her flea treatment. She hates it. She knows what it is. Minnie, what's that? As soon as these come out of the packet, she knows exactly what's going to happen. But these are just her flea drops that gets done every once a month. And then we also picked, I feels empty. Yeah. We also get one teeny tiny little tablet that I crush up into her food. They did want to give her a suppository flea worm treatment yesterday. They went, oh, have you thought about maybe she could have a suppository, and it's a new thing we're trying. And I'm like, no, she can stick with her tablet. It's like, oh, well, it gets in their system better. It's sometimes better for... I was like, no. No. They're not sticking anything up my cat's behind. So we got her flea and worm treatment. Her weight's doing great. Her vaccinations, I am really annoyed with. But I stayed with it. I kept my cool, and I was like, okay, we're just going to have to just do it, because we're moving soon, and she's indoor at the moment, but if and when we move, it would be ground floor, and she's either going to A, escape, B, be let out, or C, she might just get out and run away, and then we're going to have to try and find her, which isn't good, but she needs to be up to date on things. So far, we've had no major issues with her. You know, this vet book's just, it's got nothing in it. All of her vet appointments have actually been things that she needed. If I went through this with you, it's like Vets for Pets. We just took her for the first time, just getting all over one over health check when we got her. They said she was fine, but I wanted to do that. We then took her a month after we got her for sickness and diarrhea, because she was really throwing us off. She was vomiting a lot. She had very, very loose stools. So I was like, we'd take her, and it turned out it was probably just her food. So then she went again in 2 months later. She went for her spay and microchip. Then she had a couple of pre-ops the same month. No, not pre-ops, post-ops the following month. And then she went for a claw trim because I got really annoyed of her just keep cutting me. I've got cuts on my legs, on my arms, on my back. Every time she would come to play, she'd have her claws out. And then we took her again yesterday just to get her like an all-over check kind of thing. And they ended up restarting her vaccine. So actually, since we've had her, we've only really had to take her, we've had her June, July, August, September, October, November, almost December. So we've actually nearly had her almost, we got her towards the end of the month. So it's been 6 coming on to 7 months. And we've only had one sickness, which is great. We've only had to take her in one thing that was unexpected. And then we've only ever had to take her in for a spay and neuter. No, not neuter. Spay and microchip, which was expected. So that's great. I just wanted to give you a little update on Minnie Moo, because she's a moo. That is actually her nickname. Obviously, she's called Minnie, but we nicknamed her Minnie Moo. What's this? So that's anything that kind of wiggles. She actually has a fun nickname by our mother-in-law. Now, she calls her Minnie Bum Bag because she is an utter bum bag. Like that. I'll put my hand out to stroke her, she'll dart off. She is a little bumhole. But yeah, that's what family's nicknamed her. But yeah, otherwise, I don't want to sort of ramble too much. I know this video has been a bit rambly. It was a bit of a spare of the moment one. I wanted to do it while it's fresh in my mind, but I didn't really set out what I wanted to say. But I've said what I wanted to say now, so I'm rambling even more. So that's not good. But anyway, guys, I hope you did like this video. I hope it's given you a little... Minnie, no, no. No, no. You do not go on the table. Just a little update, just let you know how she's doing. And she thinks I cannot see her. What's she doing? She's gonna... We wake up in the morning and a lot of this stuff on the table is knocked onto the floor because she backed it off, and she actually had my green hair dye off on the floor the other day. So that was very lucky she didn't get into the green hair dye. I shouldn't have put it back on the table. I should have put it in a cupboard somewhere. But yes, that is all for guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go and now feed her DDs. That's one thing actually I do want to say. We have taught her whenever we go, DDs, she's up. Her ears are perked. She's now sitting there waiting for me to get up. Because we have taught her now, wherever she is, if we call DDs, she knows it's food time. So that's a good thing. It's definitely something I wanted to teach her, just in case, like I said, we ever move and she's outside, I want to have a word that she knows if I need to find her, that I can do that. So anyway, guys, as I said, that's it for this video. I am sorry if it was rambly and all out of key, but I hope it sort of gives a little update on Minnie and how she's doing. So until next time, guys, bye for now.